Alright guys, let's take a look on Amazon, just kind of playing around with the camera still. Anyway, we were looking at just bow fangs and blah blah blah, but I wanted to look at a couple of other things too. I'm trying to remember what the hell it was that I had seen recently. There was a couple of things, but 12. One of the batteries I bought last couple years ago has come back up on here. That's good. Dial this back. Well, we could set it like 250. That way we might see some of the bigger batteries that I recommend for solar. But there's a battery that I use for portable. Oh, we could even look up and get it by tomorrow, but let's go ahead and skip that for now. We'll just scroll through real quick. It's very small like this one here, but it's certainly not $33. I have it over here. The something or other. Anyway, it's a 6 amp hour battery. It will actually put out 100 watts on regular radio. I don't know how long it will do it for, but it will do it. It's good enough for pota. I saw it yesterday. It hasn't been available for a long time. I'm not really sure why. Let's go narrow our search down. Let's see. The DC house one is $24, but when I bought this thing, I think it might have even been under 19. And I told everybody, jump on it, it's going to disappear. And it did. 32. These are interesting battery packs. But $32 is a lot for something like that. Huh, that's really strange. They may have sold them all already again. And we got one here, it's got a USB on it for 22 bucks. I would actually like to try that. That's kind of cool. It claims to be 6 amp hour. I mean, for $22. Let's see, what does it say? Get it by tomorrow. I don't need another battery. It's hard to tell how big it is. Doesn't look too big. 38.4 watt hour. This one said something on it. This says 76.8 watt hour. Something's not right there. And that's why I looked at the other battery, because I had a feeling that sounded a little strange. How could the watt hour be different? One of these batteries isn't telling the truth. It says 6 amp real high capacity with 2000 cycles, blah blah blah. Anyway, let's pull out of here. That seems a little strange. Oh, by the way, I have one of these with 4 things. A night core. It's actually not too bad. Yeah, I don't know. That sounds a little fishy. The amp hour thing. Let's go back to the first page. What does this one claim? 10 amp hour. Okay, what does it say? 128 watt hour. Yeah, that sounds about right. Here's a 6 amp hour. Now, do they disclose what they think the watt hour is? They don't. Here's another 10. Here's a 6 amp hour. 76.8 watt hour. So what I think that other battery really is a 3 amp hour. And I think that they're making shit up and they didn't change everything on the label. Okay. So I'm going to look up 6 amp hour. And let's see if we get anything better. We got that one for 22. We get this one, 21. I know people have had pretty good luck with those. I don't know why that battery that I have is not showing up. Maybe it is listed incorrectly, so when we do a search we're not going to find it. How horrible of a name is that? Touch Hong or Touch Ong? It looks like it says Touch Dong. And then there's the FUAI battery ones. Those are funny. There's some no joke batteries. There's some really crazy names for batteries. That's really weird. Help Dree. Yeah. Wild Game Adrenaline. Interesting. And we have the Neptune battery. So I don't see it. I don't know where it could have went. Let's remove the lifepo4. Maybe we just put like lithium. Pirate battery. Arr! Now I prefer batteries that have actual terminals like that. With these other ones I solder them. If you do that, you want to be really quick when you do it. A lot of these aren't lithium. These are AGM batteries. Let's see, 12 volt. Okay. Now, there's more than one kind of lithium chemistry, so, you know, I mean, but I'm not aware of them really using anything else besides lithium iron phosphate. And that's what the lifepo4 stands for. Lifepo4. Li means lithium, Fe means iron, and the PO4 means whatever it means. Yeah, I don't see it, guys. Here is one of their batteries. The brand. Maybe we can find it in here. This is a 100 amp hour battery they're selling for $149. That's actually pretty cheap. Interesting. They have 30 amp hour, but I don't see that they sell anything else. Let's check their store. Usually that results in nothing, but there it is right there. Okay, there's the battery. God damn. Sorry guys, it's unavailable again. Ah, man. It's a good battery. It must be why. Yeah, it's unavailable. Well, there's that mystery. So if you get your hands on one of these, or maybe they have a good deal on something else, like a 12 amp hour, they don't have anything available. 30 amp hour for $79. For ham radio, I wouldn't really, for portable, I wouldn't carry anything bigger than a 20 amp hour. But, well, let's go back and look. Yeah, back out a little further. Good 20 amp hour batteries are hard to find for a good price, but if you're diligent, you can usually find one. Here's the FUKUAI. To me, it just looks like FAI. Or it looks like it says FUKUAI. FUKUAI. How about the BO2QU? Anyway, touch dong. The Herbie battery, HRBE, and the batt rear, batt rear, batt rear, that veer touch dong. SFE poder. This is just ridiculous, the names that they put on these batteries. They're obviously Nurmac. I mean, like eco-worthy, those are normal names. These batteries are like, maybe they weren't meant to be sold to the American market, the English-speaking market. There's a 16 amp hour. I don't like any of the batteries in this group that don't have terminals on the top. There's a Bioenno battery. Good lord, $260. I've got a 15 amp hour Bioenno. The only reason I have it is because a guy sold it to me for $5 at the Hamfest, and I've not really used it. $189 battery that I have for $5. But anyway, I don't know too much about the longevity of their batteries. Imagine it's the same as everything else. Apparently there isn't going to be a battery for less than $37 for 100 amp hours, what it looks like. Or, sorry, 20 amp hour. And the 15 amp hour batteries that I've been using for portable, they don't seem to carry anymore either, because they're like in this type of form factor, but they put a piece of foam in there for the battery to look normal and not move around. It's like a 20 amp hour case with a 10 amp hour battery in it, is I think what they were doing. I made a video on it where I took it apart. You got to be careful. They just do lots of shady stuff. I think the batteries are probably going to start to go up again. So if you're planning on doing some portable work this summer, get a battery now. Don't wait for prices to go up. Get one now. It is a fake Walt battery for $21. I've never tried any of the fake drill batteries, but I guess you could be okay. I don't think any of them are going to be the quality of the originals because they use inferior cells. Anyway, that's it for the battery report, guys.